I want to look at photo 12. This photo right here. So this photo explains or demonstrates to me how this car has not only aged well, but how it continued traditional 911 visual identity. So a couple, a couple of things here. This slope of the roof combined with this triangle of the rear window, that is classic 911. This curve right in front of the wheel and the distance between the wheel and the door. I look at this and I think that this is a car that is going to be impossible to improve upon its design. I think the 997s are close to the top of the best looking 911s ever. After this, I think they get big and bloated. And
You took the words right out of my mouth. The 997 is the last of the diminutive 911s. And I think that's going to keep these cars in the collector's minds forever. And the fact that it's a manual, right? I mean, this is golden age of driving.
do you want to see a couple of comps?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So on Halloween, just last week, because today we're recording this on November 5th, we had a 42,000 mile '05 S Coupe 6-speed sell on Bring a Trailer for an insane amount of money, according to me, $76,000. I think
$6,000. And forgive me because you just said it. How many miles?
42,000. Typically, a car with 42,000 miles would sell in this range of, well, this is a cab, so it's going to sell for a little bit less. Let's say 55 to 60 if it had 40,000 miles. But this car had a terracotta interior, and I think that was one of the things that boosted its price. If you wanted a terracotta interior car with white exterior, this was the car. I don't think there are many of these made. I think it's striking.
Do you like the terracotta? That was going to be my next question.
I think it's like for me, it's like mustard. I really don't like the taste of mustard, but I appreciate what it does to a meal. I don't necessarily love this color, but I can appreciate the vibrancy of it. I can appreciate the rarity of it. I can appreciate how it makes an interesting package of the white exterior, the terracotta interior. What about you?
I think it's the only way I would get a white car is if it had something interesting in the interior. I mean, would I prefer there was a dark green that Porsche had for years, and I don't remember if it's on a 997 or not, but yeah, I kind of like the dark green. We've talked about navy, but terracotta is up there because beggars can't be choosers. We're buying used cars at the end of the day. I can't exactly spec it out if if I'm looking at condition over options.
You and I go down rabbit holes. We forget that we're actually looking at this car here.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. But when we're talking, and we'll get to this car in a moment and what we think it's going to sell for, right? But as that comp, it sold for $77,000. It had 42,000 miles on it, and it had a fun interior color. The cab that you also pulled up, 34,000, so a little less miles. Cab's kind of hard because it's not an apples to apples.
I think we would take maybe 8 to 12% off when we're talking about a cab, just because they are not as desirable as the coupes. It's missing its cover for the tow hook. Why would you not replace that?
I mean, take a day, do that, then take your pictures and be ahead of the game.